action scheduled for one fall with a 1 hour time limit. It is for the Revolution Wrestling Authority Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first the challenger, weighing in at 236 pounds and hailing from Denver, Colorado, Scorpio! His opponent, accompanied to the ring by 2025 TNA Wrestling Hall of Fame inductee, Angelina. Weighing in at 239 pounds, he is the Revolution Wrestling Authority Heavyweight Champion, Psycho Boy Fodder!
Well, that's what it's all about right there, GB, that RWA Heavyweight Championship belt. You see Scorpio getting a good look at it there.
Indeed, this is a really big situation. And again, if you consider all of the championships that Too Cold Scorpio has held, I mean, he's held championships in literally every company he's been a part of. Now he wants to be able, at this age and at this stage in his career, to add another championship to that Hall of Fame resume, the RWA Heavyweight Championship.
There's the bell from our official. Our main event is underway for the RWA Heavyweight title. And already Scorpio getting the crowd behind him here.
You know, again, it's really crazy to watch Too Cold Scorpio, who has been all over the wrestling world, in Japan, ECW, WWE, WCW, and to see he moves just as good now as he did 20 to 30 years ago.
It's absolutely incredible. I mean, incredible, GB. The athleticism for Too Cold Scorpio. Some people might call him Flash Funk. But man, oh man, just the fact that he's been in this business 40 years and still just as agile as ever.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible, and certainly he being the veteran that he is. I've got to ask you this because we've had a chance to see Fodder have matches against a number of legends, Hall of Famers. What do you think that's doing for his career and confidence at this stage?
Oh, it's huge for Fodder. You hear wrestlers say they learn something in every match. The fact that you're in there with so many legends and so many guys that have been around the block so many times, it's doing nothing but sharpening your toolbox.
Indeed it is, and it's one of the reasons why he has held the RWA Heavyweight Championship for so long, but you've got to believe that that title's got to be in jeopardy here tonight as our first collar and elbow tie-up here involving these two men.
Absolutely. We're looking at a 2-year title reign at this point, GP, and we'll see after this matchup if Fodder can retain that title and make it even longer. But look at the agility there from Too Cold Scorpio driving Fodder back into the corner.
You know, you think about Too Cold Scorpio, who was inducted into the Hardcore Hall of Fame back in 2014. You know, it's very rare that Hall of Famers are continuing to be active in their careers, but that's what we're seeing right now with Too Cold Scorpio, who's extending his hand, and I don't know if Fodder clearly didn't take him up on that one.
Yeah, I think most people here did not expect Fodder to shake the hand of Too Cold Scorpio. What's this? Oh, look at there.
Oh, wow. Too Cold's got his own response to that.
Yeah, Too Cold Scorpio returning the favor. Another collar and elbow tie-up now, and Scorpio now working on that left arm, that left wrist, and an elbow right to the arm of Fodder.
You know, Fodder is going to have to figure out, after you get past all of these antics, how do you get past somebody with 40 years of experience for someone who has not been in the business for 5 years yet?
Well, you think he's got to use that youth, use that strength, that agility there. But the problem is, Scorpio hasn't lost a step.
He certainly has it. And you think about it, you know, what the champion is known best for is his ground and pound style. Yeah, and as you can see, he's asking the crowd, is this who you're cheering for? The answer is obviously yes. But the question is, can the champion manage to keep his style to ground the challenger?
This crowd here in Burlington, North Carolina, doing a great job of getting under the skin of the champion, which is pretty much par for the course in every Fodder match that we've ever called.
Indeed it is, and now these guys are nose to nose.
Now Fodder into the side headlock here on Too Cold Scorpio. Scorpio, though, with a quick transition into a side headlock of his own.
Scorpio now. There's a shoulder block, and now we're starting to see who in the world has the strength advantage, and it's hard to tell.
Scorpio now inviting Fodder into the ropes. Off the ropes comes Fodder, and man, they just meet in the middle. Scorpio barely budged.
Yeah, it's very clear that they're going to have to figure out a different strategy to get the advantage over their opponent here tonight.
Now Fodder inviting Scorpio to hit the ropes. Too Cold Scorpio thinking about it. He hits the ropes, charges in, ducks the clothesline from Fodder, and a huge flying shoulder tackle from Too Cold Scorpio takes down the champion.
This is the kind of activity that made him a 4-time ECW World Television Champion. Big kick attempt there, but once again, Fodder has found a way to simply ground the challenger.
Big forearm shiver from Psycho Boy Fodder. Another one right there to the side of the head on Too Cold Scorpio. Scorpio, though, still on his feet. Fodder now with these rapid-fire forearms. Into the ropes he goes, and a big shoulder tackle finally takes down Too Cold Scorpio.
Could this be a moment where the champion Fodder is able to use his strength and size and youth as an advantage over Too Cold Scorpio?
It appears to be the case right here, GB, but he's got to stop focusing on the crowd and stay focused on the challenger here, Too Cold Scorpio.
Absolutely. When you think about Too Cold Scorpio and all that, and all that Scorpio has accomplished, Fodder cannot, to your point, afford to take his eyes off the prize, or it could result in a brand new RWA heavyweight champion here tonight.
The champion is down, and Scorpio stalking his prey and dropping the leg right across the throat of Psycho Boy Fodder. Scorpio back up now, Fodder down one more time. Looking for another leg drop. Oh, a flipping leg drop right across the throat from Scorpio. Pin attempt here to crown a new RWA champion, but no, Fodder fires up the right shoulder just in time.
Too Cold Scorpio is now taking advantage of things, and again, you're starting to see concern coming from the outside of the ring. Angelina Love very concerned, and rightfully so, as the championship could be slipping through the hands of Fodder.
Too Cold Scorpio now just targeting the legs of the champion, putting all sorts of damage on those legs. Oh, and falls backwards like an inverted headbutt to the nether regions there on Fodder.
I gotta tell you, I've seen a lot of moves. I've never seen an attempt quite like that from Too Cold Scorpio.
Neither have I now, as he's got both legs. Oh, look at this. Look at this, GB.
We got a bit of a surfboard here from Too Cold Scorpio. And Scorpio could look for a submission here, and if he gets this, we could have a new champion.
Our official right there in the face of Fodder, making sure he doesn't give up. And now you see Scorpio transitioning up to the lower back and just working on that right arm now of Psycho Boy Fodder.
Fodder is really challenged as he's trying to drag his way over to the ropes. And he kind of gets caught and cut off there by Too Cold Scorpio, but he made it to the ropes.
And now, a big shot from the outside there from the Psycho Girl. A slap across the face of Too Cold Scorpio after he would not relinquish the hold.
From one Hall of Famer to another, and clearly she's not afraid of what could happen courtesy of Too Cold Scorpio.
And now with Angelina Love distracting Scorpio, Fodder in from behind, but Scorpio firing back with a shot of his own. And now both men in the center of the ring. Fodder exchanging some forearms right to the side of the head there on Scorpio.
And Scorpio is certainly looking rocked, and Scorpio is down. Fodder's got to hop on this.
Big elbow drop now, a lateral press from the champion to retain the title, but no, just a 2 count. And of course, Fodder arguing with the official, arguing with the crowd, saying it was 3.
Fodder's always going to argue with the official. That's a consistent moment wherever Fodder is.
Big shot now from Too Cold Scorpio. Another shot right to the midsection. What's Scorpio got in mind here?
Scorpio's planning something here.
And now just the quick left jabs here from Too Cold Scorpio. Right to the jaw of the champion.
It's so interesting to see how Scorpio has amended his offense over the years, this time really inserting a lot of hand-to-hand combat as opposed to looking more so at the acrobatics and flips that he's accustomed to.
Absolutely. That says a lot to the longevity there of somebody who's been in the business for 40 years, always adapting.
And that adaptation can become very, very dangerous for Fodder to try to counteract. You got to think that Too Cold Scorpio may have changed his approach compared to the last time these two men battled, and it is clearly overwhelming the champion right now. But now, you see the Psycho Girl getting involved.
The Psycho Girl once again getting involved here with a shot right to the head of Too Cold Scorpio. Now Scorpio going for a clothesline on Angelina Love. Angelina luckily ducked out of the way. And wait a second, Too Cold Scorpio now has the Psycho Stick.
And this could be just a matter of time at this point. Oh, what a setup there for Fodder.
Angelina Love earning her paycheck tonight, distracting the opponent while Psycho Boy Fodder was lying in wait. And he crushed the challenger there. Too Cold Scorpio with that lariat, and now a boot to the midsection and a boot to the head.
The synergy there of the Psycho Boy and the Psycho Girl is something that is unmatched at this point, and Too Cold Scorpio doesn't have an answer for that.
Ooh, both men into the guardrail there. Scorpio hit hard, and now Psycho Boy just bouncing Scorpio's head right off the ring apron. And a rake to the back. That's classic Fodder right here.
It is absolutely classic Fodder, and it says to me that the endurance and youth of Fodder right now is certainly starting to take shape.
But wait a second. Too Cold Scorpio now fighting back here on the outside. Somebody who's in the Hardcore Hall of Fame, you think they'd be right in their wheelhouse out on the floor, and that's exactly the case right now with Too Cold Scorpio.
Indeed it is, as Too Cold Scorpio seems to have a plan as he's trying to get his wits about him to get back into this contest.
But Fodder,
referee being incredibly lenient with this count.
Yeah, Fodder playing a little possum there, and now he rolls in to break up the 10 count. And now going right back to work here on the outside with Too Cold Scorpio. Oh, right in the face of the fans. The straight right hand right to the forehead there of Too Cold Scorpio. Now Scorpio gets sent back in under the bottom rope, and in comes Psycho Boy Fodder.
This is very much in the wheelhouse of Fodder. He loves this grounded pound, breaking the rules, and turning this match into his favor, regaining the momentum.
Psycho Boy Fodder just laying the boots right to the sternum there, and now into this chin lock. Now just going to try to put Too Cold Scorpio to sleep here.
And you see this much more methodical pace that the champion is taking, and this is indeed in his wheelhouse. He doesn't want things to move fast. He wants to keep it nice and slow so he can be very deliberate in his approach, but as you can see, Too Cold Scorpio trying to fight back.
This crowd here in Burlington, North Carolina, rallying behind Too Cold Scorpio, getting him back to his feet. Oh, but Fodder meets him with a back elbow, and right back down to the canvas goes the challenger.
And Fodder once again maintaining dominance here. As this match gets longer, you've got to think that the advantage belongs to Fodder.
Fodder with a leg drop right across the throat there of the legend. And another leg drop from the Psycho Boy. Into the ropes this time. And a big one for good measure. Pin attempt here from Fodder. Will it be enough? No, just a 2 count.
Too Cold Scorpio kicking out, but those kickouts are seemingly getting slower, and they're requiring more effort, which again lies in the favor of the champion, Psycho Boy Fodder.
And again, Fodder back to that chin lock, slowing down the pace of the match. Our official right there, checking on Scorpio, checking the arm there. It did not drop. It did not drop there.
Scorpio holding on, realizing that if he doesn't, his championship aspirations could vaporize here as a result of this move here from Psycho Boy Fodder.
Fodder just really wrenching in here with this choke. And the referee checking the arm again. No, it did not drop that second time. It's almost like Scorpio is kind of fading in and out here.
Indeed he is. I think he might be looking at muscle memory. He doesn't want to give up, but the question is, will his body hold out compared to where his mind is?
If that arm does not drop, that official resets the count here. He's checking it one more time. It did not fully drop that time. I'm not sure if that one counted or not here.
That's a great question here.
I think that's one. That's two there. Will it drop a third time? No.
No, it didn't.
He caught it. He caught his own arm here, did Scorpio.
And that, again, is that muscle memory we were telling you about. He knows that he cannot allow it to hit 3 times, so when he felt like it was, he stopped his own self. It's pretty creative there from Too Cold Scorpio.
Scorpio now back to a seated position here. This crowd, once again in Burlington, trying to will him back up to his feet. Now he's up to his knees.
Yeah, they want to see history made. They want to see a brand new champion here, and they want it to be Too Cold Scorpio.
Scorpio back up to a vertical base using those elbows, but now Fodder with another forearm right to the spine. Now Scorpio up on the shoulders now, but he escapes off the back of Fodder. Another shot right to the body there on Psycho Boy. Big shot there from the challenger.
And now Scorpio.
Now what's Too Cold Scorpio got in mind? Scorpio with Fodder up on his shoulders into a DDT.
Scorpio trying to pull himself together here.
Oh, look at the agility, the maneuvers off the ropes there. Penitent to crown a new champion. No, 2 count.
Incredibly close there. Too Cold Scorpio put a lot into that one, hoping that that would be the death knell, but not the case. Scorpio's got a plan, though. He's motioning for that potential 450. That's won him championships everywhere he's gone. Can he pull it off here tonight?
I am just so impressed seeing him with those moves off the ropes like that. It's incredible, GB. In the business 40-plus years, like it's insane. My back hurts just watching him.
Absolutely. Could it be too
Heads
far?
Up. That 450 leg drop caught Fodder right in the midsection. Will it be enough?
New champ!
Ooh.
Wow.
Another 2 count.
Too Cold Scorpio is pulling out his greatest hits, and it's not able to overcome the champion. Can this begin frustrating Too Cold Scorpio?
Scorpio now wondering what it's going to take here to keep the Psycho Boy down for a 3 count. Both men back up, and Scorpio just firing away with some right hands now.
Scorpio using that grounded pound.
Oh, a cutter! The cutter from Psycho Boy Fodder. Will that be enough?
Highly impressive there for the champ.
And another 2 count. Are you kidding me?
So close. Psycho Boy Fodder is now incredibly frustrated, as is the Psycho Girl, but it was clearly a 2 count there. Could this be the night for Too Cold Scorpio to become RWA heavyweight champion?
Fodder is livid right now. He thought that should have been 3. Some back elbows here from Too Cold Scorpio trying to break out of the... Oh, and the Psycho Slam! Psycho Slam for Fodder!
He got him.
Scorpio tried to kick out of the last possible second. It was a last-ditch effort, but it wasn't in time. And Psycho Boy Fodder retaining that title. 2-year title reign here for the Psycho Boy. Absolutely incredible, GB.
We're in this era of lengthy title reigns, and there's no doubt about it. Whether you like him or not, the dominant figure here in RWA is our heavyweight champion, Psycho Boy Fodder.
The crowd is not happy here tonight, but Fodder and Angelina Love couldn't care less. All they care about is walking out with the title, and that's exactly what's happening right now. Psycho Love still in control of RWA.
This has been outrageous conduct, and your champion is still Psycho Boy Fodder. We'll see you next time.